Dear Chartered Accountants, working professionals, and students in the domains of Indian auditing, accounting, and the tax and regulatory space, welcome to podcast of Fca Deepak Rao, a practicing Chartered Accountant.
Daily news and updates for 6th October 2023. Considering the request received from the members of an extension of the last date for submitting the Multipurpose Empanelment Form due to tax audit period and subsequent public holidays, it has been decided to extend the last date for submitting the form from 6th October 2023 to 21st October 2023. In a recent turn of events, several Indian companies have found themselves entangled in a web of GST demand notices, particularly concerning cases where overseas employees have been deputed to work in India. The predicament stems from a significant judgment handed down by the Supreme Court, which ruled that salaries of seconded employees deputed to Indian companies reimbursed to the overseas entities are subject to service tax. This landmark decision, delivered on May 19, 2022, in the case of Northern Operating Systems, has opened a complex and evolving chapter in the realm of Indian goods and service tax. Experts in the field have noted that this flurry of GST demand notices can largely be attributed to the closure of the assessment period for the financial year 2017-18, which concluded in September. Meanwhile, the companies that have been receiving these notices are diligently scrutinizing the specifics of their respective cases to devise the most suitable course of action. Colgate-Palmolive CEO Noel Wallace stated that the company got distracted by Patanjali's Ayurvedic products and will now focus on its scientific credentials and technical superiority instead. He emphasized the importance of leveraging India's talent pool and digital infrastructure to drive growth and innovation. Wallace also highlighted the need for a growth mindset in India, with a focus on premiumization and increasing volume sales. He believes that India has the potential to become one of Colgate's fastest growing markets. Bajaj Finance, India's biggest non-banking finance company by market capitalization, plans to raise as much as Rs 10,000 crore in a restricted share sale as it shores up its capital position amid the entry of Reliance Industries Jio Financial into retail lending. The exercise would involve equity divestment in favor of institutional investors and the holding company Bajaj Finserv. This is the company's first equity capital raise since November 2019 and comes even as it is sitting on a comfortable capital adequacy of 23%, more than double the 10% mandated by the Reserve Bank of India for NBFCs classified in the upper layer and considered important for India's financial system. Bajaj Finance will issue Rs 8,800 crore worth of shares to institutional investors through a qualified institutional placement and will also allocate shares worth Rs 1,200 crore to promoter company Bajaj Finserv.
This podcast is sponsored by Sound of CA. We share because we care. Vande Mataram, Jai Hind.